Have you seen the Smartest Dumb People podcast?
Yes. Are you dumb?
I'm getting smarter just thinking about it. Politics, sports, your mama, whatever. The Smartest Dumb People podcast cover everything. With Anthony That Dude Johnson and special guests, you about to learn everything you need to know about everything you need to know. Man, I even had to buy a new pair of glasses after watching the show. So yeah, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Make sure y'all do it on Facebook, Instagram. It ain't gonna cost you nothing. So stop wasting your time watching other podcasts. It's the only one you need.
Y'all know what it is. It's the Smartest Dumb People. Yo, what's up, y'all? This is Toot at the hottest podcast in the city, the Smartest Dumb People. I'm here with my nigga, That Dude Johnson. You know what I'm saying? We go way back like 4 flats on the Cadillac. Y'all tune in every week or every time. Hit the like button, subscribe, do what you're supposed to do. Like, comment, share, tell your people about it. Y'all know what it is. It's the Smartest Dumb People. Yes, sir.
Hey, yo, what's up? Have you seen the Smartest Dumb People podcast?
Yes. Are you dumb?
I'm getting smarter just thinking about it. Politics, sports, your mama, whatever. The Smartest Dumb People podcast cover everything. With Anthony That Dude Johnson and special guests, you about to learn everything you need to know about everything you need to know. Man, I even had to buy a new pair of glasses after watching the show. So yeah, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Make sure y'all do it on Facebook, Instagram. It ain't gonna cost you nothing. So stop wasting your time watching other podcasts. It's the only one you need.
Yo, what's up, y'all? This is Toot at the hottest podcast in the city, the Smartest Dumb People. I'm here with my nigga, That Dude Johnson. You know what I'm saying? We go way back like 4 flats on the Cadillac. Y'all tune in every week or every time. Hit the like button, subscribe, do what you're supposed to do. Like, comment, share, tell your people about it. Y'all know what it is. It's the Smartest Dumb People. Yes, sir.
Welcome. This is the Smartest Dumb People, and I'm the host, Anthony That Dude Johnson. And always, is going to be somebody at the table with me. Today, we got Big Frank in the building and my brother, LV the Great. Let's get straight to it, man. This is the Smartest Dumb People. Tap in Tuesday. We had 4th of July weekend last weekend. It went down, man. I'm still recovering from the 4th of July. What about y'all?
Oh man, I work. Shit.
You work? What'd you do?
Work.
That's it? You didn't, no, y'all didn't cook or nothing?
Nah, hell no.
Why not?
Man, that stuff for kids.
Nah, man. I think 4th of July, it's not us celebrating anymore. 4th of July is not about us celebrating anymore. It's just about being with family and friends and hanging out and grilling. I don't fucking wear American shirts and think it's because it's Independence Day. I just do it because my family's been doing it for fucking since I was born.
Well, then, what about the people's family who actually died during this Independence
I understand
Day?
that.
There's a reality to it. You know what I'm saying? And so it's make believe to us because we wasn't there. You know what I'm saying? But people got family members. You know what I'm saying? And then they sit around and listen to people dump on it. You know what I'm saying? That's just like me saying, well, I don't celebrate it. But
Frank, do you celebrate it?
Yeah, shit, I didn't. I didn't do shit, but yeah, that shit, it's for the kids, like I said, but shit, ain't really no biggie to me. So.
right. Or unless we're going to get into the actual rights and understandings of it, that part of it should be celebrated.
Yeah, I understand that. Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm grateful to be in America. Let's be honest.
Okay.
I'm grateful to be in America. But the idea of Christopher Columbus Day, the 4th of July, the American holidays that was created for better, to put white people in this light, I don't respect. So,
Right.
yeah.
Nobody respects the winner. Nobody. Nope. How long I've been saying it?
For a long time.
Nobody loves the winner. You got the kings, you got the queens. They've been overthrown. They got peasants. They're giving us crumbs. Everybody complaining. Nobody respects the winner. Motherfuckers been kicking ass.
You talking about white America?
Hell yeah, they've been kicking ass for a long time.
Okay. They also stole land and did a bunch of shit.
Kicking ass.
Yeah.
They lost lives doing that shit. That shit wasn't for free.
It was.
That shit just wasn't like, okay, here we are. Motherfuckers getting to the get.
All right, let's get to the show, man. All right, it's only right. Should we do Frank topic first, or should we do the BET Awards topic?
We're gonna do Frank's. We're gonna do Frank.
I think Frank's topic is easy to roll, so let's start the BET. I think Frank's topic is gonna be a little bit easy flowing.
Okay.
All right, so look, it's a clip that was surfaced for me. I went and looked it up, and I was just trying to get my information on the BET Awards and what people felt. And I seen this video. I came across this video, and I was like, "This brother's right." Like, and this is what I keep trying to tell people. Like, they're creating this narrative for us right in our face. This whole show today is a lot about simulation. We're living in simulation. This whole show is about people are changing their narratives for us, and we're not even paying attention to it. So let's watch the first clip. We'll be right back with.
BET Awards needs to be stopped. This was an absolute disaster. An embarrassment. They keep saying, well, this is for the culture. This is for the culture. This damn program is destroying the culture. You don't see the Country Music Awards acting like this. You don't see the Oscars acting like this. Every damn performer that performed at this award was shaking their tussies. Girl after girl after girl after girl. I don't even know the names. One was named Monkey, Gorilla, I don't know. Then you had one that was called Toothpick or Spice. Damn Iceberg, I don't know. All I know is all of them was half naked shaking their tussie the whole time. There ain't no talent. It ain't no celebration of artists. Somebody on the upper side said, oh, Black Americans, they love to turn against one another. They love drama. They love materialistic stuff. They don't like to read. They don't like to do none of that. So let's give them a award that broadcasts all the negativity. That's what this program was. Everybody, all the guys had the pants sagging. All the girls half naked. You got wigs, weave, jewelry from 7-Eleven. And then you got Taraji P. Henson preaching about some damn politics. Girl, go sit down. Need to go make another Tyler Perry movie. Ain't nobody trying to hear nothing you got to say about no politics. Why the Republicans did this? There's no class. There's no inspiration. Kids can't look up to this. They can't be influenced by this shenanigans. I know a lot of you all might sit there and say, well, that's our culture. It might be our culture now, but it don't have to be our culture for the future. BET Award.
All right. So that's the actual clip, and I'm gonna be the first to say I keep trying to explain to y'all what I was saying by today's show is all about simulation because a lot of the videos we have is about the trick bag that we're putting in. And for me, I've been saying this. I didn't even know if BET Awards was happening, and I've been stopped watching BET because of the shows aren't really to me the old school black shows that was very funny, very positive, had messages in it. Now the shows is just about, to me, like Tyler Perry movies. I stopped watching Tyler Perry movies because it's so fucking bad what they're feeding us. Like even the old woman walking around with a pistol just got out of jail that's really a man shooting at people for no reason. Everything when it comes to like Tyler Perry movies, I realized that alone was embarrassing and he was shucking and jiving for these white folk. That's my opinion. Now, when it came to the BET Awards, I noticed a lot of weird shit. I watched a couple clips, and I noticed that Usher, they had a tribute to Usher, and all of the women were singing the song. Not no men, not you know how they do tributes to Michael Jackson, to the Jacksons, and they have like a group of men come out like representing them. I noticed they even made like one of our R&B kings, his songs was being redid by females, which was mad weird to me.
I don't see nothing wrong with it. It's women.
It's women.
And it's entertainment.
It's people.
Like, man, people let
It's
this entertainment
music.
get to them too much.
Like, come on. Listen, you know what the difference is? Is that we understand that this stuff that they understand that is just music. You know what I'm saying? And so when they have their ceremonies, it's no big deal.
But their ceremonies ain't like ours, though. That's another thing I'm trying to say.
They not like us.
Right.
I mean,
They're
that's
not
cool.
like us.
That's a cool.
I ain't even talking
I'm talking
shit.
negatively.
I'm saying this.
So because we put so much way into entertainment. This stuff is fake. I should be able to
You
see
don't remember
right here and
entertainment
say,
meant something though? Entertainment used to be about politics. Entertainment used to be about helping the community. Entertainment used to have these angles that we do not have anymore. Now, especially when it comes to black entertainment, it's becoming a narrative for just us. We all want to be sexy reds and we want to look ratchet. And like even I said, when I watched the little clips, I was like, there's probably $1 billion in jury at the fucking BET Awards. And ain't nobody owning their communities, nobody's buying the blocks, none of that shit. But there was probably $1 billion in jury alone at the BET Awards.
but there is a 1% that is richer than 99% of the effing country, the world, and that 1% have more money than everybody. And so, own what? Do what? What you
I
want
like
people
what
to do?
Christopher said. He said they were singing to him because he always sings to women, so it was them giving back. I can understand
Right.
that. I can see
Okay.
that angle. I can see that angle.
Okay.
I don't think. I think.
Now, I didn't watch it,
I
though.
think they were.
Yeah,
I feel like they were emasculating what Usher means to R&B from a man's standpoint. That's my. But I'm a deep thinker. I'm not your average thinker. So
Okay. Now, you said what again?
I think that they were emasculating the fact that Usher is a R&B and a male.
Okay.
So that it's kind of like a man's man and a playboy.
Usher.
Man, don't
Hold
nobody
on.
wanna see
Everybody.
no man
Usher
on
a
stage
black.
singing.
I ain't never.
I do
Everybody
if it's
always thought
Even the
that.
if it's
women
R
don't wanna
if it's
see
an
the
R.
women.
Kelly
See
tribute.
the women.
If it's an R. Kelly tribute. All right, so
Usher black.
I want to see the women. If I'm a watch, I want to see the women. I don't want to see no niggas.
I do.
You want to see Usher?
I want to see men from the. I want to see men. Time out. I want to see men from the entertainment perspective
Man,
and the
we see
actual
them
artistry of it.
This was the time for him to sit back, relax, and enjoy what they
But why
were
didn't
doing.
they have no
women
Chris Brown?
serenade him? Okay.
I like what Chris said.
Okay.
I'm not gonna cap.
Yeah, that's a disrespect
But it's
to
not-
Chris Brown.
Yeah,
Shit, I
so
feel like
hold
I
on,
wouldn't even
yeah.
want Chris Brown to
So
do a
now
tribute
he
to
been
Usher.
serenading
What?
women this whole time.
Why?
Now he got women serenading him.
That's an angle. That's definitely an angle that I look at. But that doesn't change the fact that the BET Awards is becoming
Man,
a
it's
clown
entertainment.
fest.
Why?
Because that's not even art.
It's not their fault.
That's not even art.
If we gonna keep
Music
it real,
is
it's
no
not their
longer
fault.
music.
It's our fault because we still watch that shit. We still buy the shit they selling.
I like Sexy
So
Red.
that's just all business the way I look at it.
You like any negative angle.
I don't know why she's so negative.
I think Sexy Red
She's
ain't
just
no
a
different
female-
than all the
Look,
other cats we listen
female
to.
rapper got it
It's
popping.
sad, but
That's the only if it was some if there was some male music popping, we wouldn't be talking about these.
All right, Chris said
individuals.
that wasn't his opinion. That's what they said it was. Well, what's your opinion, Chris? That's all I
What
can ask
happened?
you.
What you
He
say?
said
Chris?
that wasn't his opinion. That's what they said they were doing. So what that means he might have an opposite opinion of that. But it's bigger than Usher. So I'm on to what I'm trying to say. The big picture is that they putting us in this light of we're like, I don't know how to explain it without getting too disrespectful.
that shit ain't gonna never change though. You got women in the hood that gotta sell their bodies to make some money.
That part.
You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna always be a Sexy Red in the hood that can relate to what she's saying. That's no different than your favorite street rapper you like listening to. You understand them? So
killing.
yeah.
You know what's crazy? No, can I say this?
It
I
is.
just had this conversation with Aviana, my daughter, and I said I know lately my music is coming off kind of corny, but I feel like there's power in the tongue and manifestation and all that, and I just don't want to listen to negative music anymore. I don't want to listen to 57 men getting killed in a song. I don't want to listen to.
Older.
I don't want to. No, it's not that I'm getting older. It's I've realized that even when I used to.
I just look at it as your choice of music changing.
Nah, when I used to do street shit, when I used to hustle, I wanted to listen to Jeezy. When I wanted to fight a motherfucker, I listen to Lil Wayne or some crazy shit. It just depends, and I feel like music is a mood. Music is a mood.
You looking too deep into it, man.
Well, I don't disagree with that.
If it's getting to you like
I don't
that,
disagree with that.
You too invested into it.
Everybody gonna go through this. Every parent, every older individual, it doesn't matter. It's always gonna be turn that stuff down.
And on top of this, you can't think that Sexy Red is only big because all ratchet women love her.
No, I think
Hell
Sexy
no,
Red
it's
is.
women
I
with
think
degrees
Sexy
that
Red
be
is.
bumping that shit.
I think
all
Sexy.
that shit.
I think Sexy Red is
It's
big.
entertaining.
I think she big, Frank, because it's a bigger machine behind her. And as long as Sexy Red is not moving the culture forward, bro, she's not in any way, shape, or form moving the culture. I
Nobody
know.
going man. Entertainment is entertainment. It
Nah.
ain't meant to
That
move
part,
the culture
that
forward,
part.
and that's
I
a
agree with
problem.
Frank.
All
It's
right,
entertainment.
so
That's just like you watch sports. That's entertainment. That ain't for
Right.
politics. To make
that's
you
not
wanna,
real. That's
it's
not real. So
entertainment.
let me tell you why it's not entertainment is not just entertainment. Entertainment can change people's lives. And what I mean by that is, yeah, when we do this, this is considered, let's be honest, this is considered entertainment. But the message behind what I'm trying to do, I can't speak for y'all, but the message of what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to give the community a voice of reason, a voice of understanding, a voice of integrity. I'm trying to give the community something that they might not see every day from a dude that came from the community. Also, with that being said, if I was to get $2 million tomorrow, I'm giving back to my community. So there's a higher purpose. There's not me going to buy $100,000 chain on when I
But
know
ain't
that there's
nothing wrong
people
with that.
starving, but I know there's kids starving in North Omaha. That's what I'm saying. Like the message matters. So entertainment matters. The message matter and what you're doing with the entertainment and the value of the entertainment. Sexy Red is not doing nothing but telling
Yes,
women
yes.
to be ratchet and to date the.
So you telling me if you got an email from Sexy Red Manager saying that she would let her come on the show, you would let her come on the show?
Yeah, and I'll have the same conversation whenever we're having now. I'm like, I don't think you're moving the culture forward. See, that's the thing.
So you want
You
to
shouldn't even
confront
want her
her.
on here.
I wouldn't
You shouldn't
confront
even
her.
want
Then
her
you
on
might as
here.
well say no.
I
Yeah,
will.
you
I
shouldn't
might.
even want her
I
on
But
might.
you'll bring her on for the
I
views.
might. I know.
So you doing
Ooh.
the same thing she doing, how she get money.
No.
She's catering to the people that want to fuck with her movement, if you want to say that word, her movement.
But if we got to, all right, so if we going to push the agenda forward as black people and as a culture.
No, we got to stop letting
Why are we taking
entertainers
entertainment
try
real?
to raise us. And,
Like these
exactly.
people
But they
are
represent
nothing,
us, Frank.
they
We
just
always had this conversation.
whining.
We always had this conversation.
Like,
They're representing us because
Man,
they're on
they
TV.
represent
They don't
me.
represent me. All they represent is they giving a glimpse to the outside world who don't live in the bad
Right.
parts of the neighborhood struggling. I don't feel like none of them
But
represent
some
me.
of that stuff, like she
I'm on some higher purpose shit, man. And entertainment is not just entertainment to me. And I'll do you one better. Like how everybody going in on LeBron James and his son, it's not what you know, it's who you know. So LeBron James is in a position to put his son on the team. I don't think he wrong for that.
hold on.
So-
Time out. Do you give any
course
credit
you
to
do.
Rich Paul?
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
bad
all right, but
Hold on.
But this is the point I'm making with the LeBron James. Like, I see a black man doing right by his son. That's entertainment.
As he should.
I see a black man doing right by his son, but nobody's talking about the negative comments and all of the bad things that they're saying about LeBron. And I'm not even a LeBron
That
fan.
shit gonna always
Hey, listen,
come good when you
they
doing something
they
that.
had
So-
sitcoms talking about Silver Spoon. They got it. Listen, if somebody thought you got something for free, you didn't deserve it. They gonna call you out on it. It doesn't matter what society you in. You got born with a silver spoon
Hell,
in your mouth. You was going off the mama titty. All this
Hell,
weird
Bernie could have
stuff.
put up 25 in college, and they still would have been some negative comments about how.
But I'm
he
saying
shouldn't
the
be there.
higher purpose for me is
Regardless
that's still
of what
that's
he
still a
did.
black man that got his son a job. Just like
That's it.
just like when I worked at the UPS store, I got my daughter a job. She is still at the UPS store.
Okay.
It's not what you know, it's who you know.
But
Yeah,
then
facts.
hold
That
on.
is a fact.
And not to get and so was it ever the time where you feel like that the owner one of their family members came in and wiggled in and got a job and was doing nothing and you was like,
Yeah,
oh,
I did that.
that's because that's his family.
Yeah, I did that. But I stayed on my daughter.
Okay, then so then what we
I'm trying to explain to
same
you.
thing.
And when y'all see, this is the thing that I ain't gonna lie, I gotta keep it a fucking 1,000. It's kind of
Okay.
it's annoying the shit out of me because when y'all say it's just entertainment, that's not the truth. They are
Right.
representing black people on TV. It's just not entertainment. And like for example, Frank, if a white person, say for example, a white person sees this black man in a video and he got straps and he got guns and he dressed just like Frank because Frank dressed fly. He dressed just like Frank. Then now Frank goes into the gas station to pump his gas. Nice guy, take care of his kids, got a job, do the right thing, but he represented what Frank, the guy that's sitting in front of Frank, now sees. So y'all got to stop thinking entertainment. It ain't just entertainment. It's what people see that represents us. Just like this show. I say I don't want to cuss a lot. I don't want to use N-word. Now, the stuff don't happen. But I try to give a authentic image and a positive image of black men, even as we sit on this panel. So when y'all say, oh, it's just entertainment, that shit ain't real, bro. That shit ain't real because, like I said, if a white man that's already scary watches a Jeezy video and see a motherfucker dressed just like Frank, he gonna be clutching his gun don't know that Frank is just a cool guy.
He gonna be looking at
so it's not just entertainment.
One of them he can be looking at what's up. One of them Reverend singers, Kirk Franklin. They looking at him the same way.
No, the fuck they not.
They looking at him the same way.
That's what I'm saying. Like that's not
this
real.
Black rich dude. How the fuck did he get his money? If we talking on some racist type of stuff.
No, we talking about on entertainment. I'm saying entertainment can impact you more
that
than
shit don't represent me. You can feel like I do to y'all. They not my role models.
No, they're not my role model. I worry about the image that they're portraying to society. They're not my role models.
Hold on. Okay, so Sexy Red saying, get it sexy. Get it sexy.
Uh-huh.
Someone, like, it's just, ask anybody.
I have a different opinion. It's not just entertainment. It is a representation of us. It just is.
That's just like, I never even know who Sexy Red was. You know what I'm saying? Until I heard the radio. If you don't listen to 106.9, these women don't exist. And these are the facts. If you're not watching mainstream, but that's just like Big Bank D-Lo, I think he okay. You know what I'm saying?
And you know what? I got a guy at my job that looks just like him. So that's what I'm saying. Like, entertainment ain't just entertainment. Is I automatically identify this guy that I know as Big Bank D-Lo. He looks just like him. So he gets his hair like him. He even tries.
Then you part of the problem.
Yeah,
Then you go look at that man.
Yeah, how you gonna look like him? Yeah, that's how come when you see him.
I'm telling you, I'm telling you, it can happen to the average person. I'm smart enough to know this is not Big Bank D-Lo, but when it's no different than a white man. If I watch Jeffrey Dahmer movie and I'm in the store and I see a dude that looks just like Jeffrey Dahmer. So that's like
me saying I think all white people are racist.
I heard what he said. He said, I can relate to Kirk Franklin and his sex addiction.
Whoa, buddy. Easy.
I love sex.
Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that, though.
All right, so I was just making a point of, like, the representation, and y'all say it's just entertainment, and I say it's
White Kirk Franklin,
I don't like to say that they represent.
Is that the only entertainer?
They only represent you because they look like you.
They talk about where I may come from and stuff like that, but I don't feel like they represent me as a whole. That'll be dumb to even think that way.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
Chris, my God. Why did you choose Kirk Franklin?
No, he probably said because I said all the artists. Look at any Christian people.
He did say
I mentioned Kirk Franklin, so he probably said.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I'm about to say. Okay, I'm like, damn. Why did Kirk Franklin?
I can't wait. I can't wait till we get this phone system set up so Chris can call in and have the conversation.
Hey, that's my guy. Hey,
I can't wait.
He need to come on the show. He hella smart.
All right, I want to. Let's see. Let's watch this clip of. I wanted to talk about Trump for a second, and do y'all think he gonna win? T.K. Kirkland was talking about it. Let's watch the clip. We'll be right back with y'all.
Something's really happening out here that kids just are not connected to logic and doing the right thing. And maybe you can help me, or maybe we can help somebody that's watching. But there's something, and that's not on in the rapper level. It's the level of the Donald Trumps as well, because Donald Trump got people believing that the Capitol wasn't attacked.
Right.
I'm watching CNN last night. There's people in the millions that still are going to vote for Donald Trump.
Donald Trump's going to win, I think. Then let me tell you. I don't see him losing.
Here's the reason why I think that he'll win.
I don't see him losing.
Because I go way back to the Afghanistan war, right? I've seen all those politics back in the day. Whatever president is in office and there's a war and the public is against that war, that presidency always loses the next go round.
And right now there is the whole Israel conflict. Yeah.
The schools, the kids in the college so the worst thing you can do in an election year is have the kids against you.
Why keep talking about?
All right, so I want to say this, and this is what I was talking about. We living in a simulation. What's happening is like people are not looking at entertainment as in reality. The same way with the presidency. It's no different than us seeing Biden. He literally has early dementia or Parkinson's or something, and we're just ignoring it. And what I mean by simulation, Frank, is like we're watching fake shit happen right in front of us, and we can choose to ignore it and just shrug our shoulders and say, hey, it's just entertainment. Or we can really digest the shit and be like, yo, this is deeper. Because like I said, I'm starting to think I would rather Trump be president. Do I want him to be? Fuck no. I do not.
Why?
But because he's not.
Well, not to get in there.
Never mind. I'm talking about Biden. Right. Is not competent. Okay. And we're going to have Precious McKesson and the McKinney kid on here. I already reached out to her, and we'll have that conversation. Okay, but I'm saying to you that I think it's time for us to really wake up. And I realize the people that are kind of woke come off as crazy. And to me, I'm like, I'm not crazy. I'm just not I argued with my daughter today, and I wanted to talk about this on the next topic because we're living in a simulation. And my daughter watches the show, and it's a YouTube show, and I'm watching her watch the shit like it's entertaining. I'm like, do you think this is real? She said, yeah, I know it is. I said, so you think his uncle get picked with like this every day, dump his uncle on the head, and you don't think him and his uncle sits and works this shit out? You think what I mean by simulation is the shit that's happening right in front of us, nobody's paying attention to. They are just thinking, again, no pun intended, it's just entertainment. And to me, I'm like, no, real shit is happening right in our face. And like I said, when Trump wins, the world is going to be fucked up. People are going to be mad because don't nobody black want him in office.
Why not?
Because he's the orange man.
Do
you think Trump going to win?
Yes. Now, if he go up against Biden, should he win? Yes.
I'm almost there.
If they do not switch the candidate, which they do have an option to do, if he doesn't bow out, then they deserve to lose. And when I say they, I'm talking about the Democratic Party. Mm-hmm. And so if the Democratic Party do not have enough sense or enough understanding that know that the public is seeing Joe Biden is weak and meek and just a dummy, no disrespect to you, Joe.
I mean, even his interviews. That's what I'm saying. Even in his interviews, his interviews with and again, we know that the media works for the Republicans. We know this.
Why do you say that?
I know they do.
It depends on what you watch.
The narrative for the last 3 days, all I've been hearing is how many doctors went to go visit Biden, how many doctors, 8 doctors. Fox. I watch all news. I watch Channel 7. I watch Channel 6.
I watch about Fox
nightly news.
If you watch MSNBC.
No, I don't watch nothing.
You watch Fox. Okay. Yeah.
But I'm saying that. All right. So, moral of the story is, I want another candidate to run. And you know who I think will be a dope president? Because I listened to him on the Breakfast Club one day. I think his name is Joe Shapiro. And he's like the governor of
Florida?
No, he's the governor of Pennsylvania, and the dude is actually really dope. We need a young
Fox News at home.
No. Let me look this man up real quick because you gonna trip me out with that. So, what's your opinion, Frank? Do you think Trump gonna win?
News? When you watch news, when you do turn to a news channel politically, what is there a particular channel that you turn to?
Oh, this is not the guy I was talking about.
MSNBC,
Fox News. Like you said, that shit is all a narrative by the upper people that run the world. and they dish out what they want us to hear and see, whether it's bullshit or it's truth to it.
And
now,
I'm starting to see the news is only talking about
Joe
how
Biden look weak. You think Joe Biden look weak?
Yeah, it's time for him to get out of there.
It's time for him to hang it up.
So
Trump
would you rather Trump?
Man, listen, man, my life ain't changed with none of the last 10, 20 presidents. So I'm not. I don't want to sit there and say I don't care, but I really kind of don't.
Yeah,
like they don't feed my family.
That stuff ain't got nothing to do with us.
So
you know what I'm saying?
Like, sorry, I'm trying to see if I can find this guy.
Trump got it in the bag. He's the what they say, like baseball is considered the American game or something like that. That's Trump. He's the American.
No, so
he's the American dream.
So if we take
he's that.
So if we take politics out of it.
Damn, I can't find it.
And you see Joe Biden and you see Donald Trump.
I would rather my president be Trump. That's what I said. I just want to
take all the politics, how you watch any of the debates or any of the stuff or any of the clips or anything.
Man, we just getting laughed at by other countries.
Yeah,
man.
that's the scary part.
To
me, that's the scary part.
That's the scary part.
Like we're a
they
TV reality show
us.
basically now. That's
like
all it is.
You got two of the weakest, meekest, mildest, the gentlemen. You know what I'm saying? One can't talk, one bumbling, one like, come on.
Yeah.
This is a mockery.
This is
the greatest country in the world.
And Biden was just at a NATO conference today. It was live. It was I mean, that's what I said. Like I was worried about what was gonna come out of Biden's mouth.
Like this is the greatest country in the world. It doesn't matter how we think of we wouldn't in some countries. You can't sit here and do this.
Facts.
The fact that we sitting here dialoguing like this and talking about this,
right there,
like, we talking about the president and the government and all this old stuff. Man, listen, that's because we got rights.
Yeah, facts.
But you go to another country and do this, you're dead. We should enjoy the fact that we got the opportunity to do this.
Yeah,
so
facts.
Yes, next year I'm celebrating the 4th of July. Just for the fact that we're able to sit here and do this.
You got a point, my brother. I have no comeback.
This is my last year not celebrating it. Now I don't know what I may light a candle, but I'm acknowledge it. You know what I'm saying? Just for the simple fact that we're able to sit here and do this. There's some places in the world in the country
That's a fact.
You can't do this. This is the greatest country in the world.
All right, so Leland feels that way. I think it's only right. We go to Frank's clip now. Not that it's Frank's clip, but I like. I'm sorry, I keep calling it your clip. I like this clip. No, I don't like the clip. The clip is actually kind of foul, but we're gonna have a conversation about the clip. Young lady needed her rent paid, and the landlord was like, "You know what you got to do." Let's watch the clip with.
A little bit more time.
No, look, you know the deal, and we've done this before, and I think it's a pretty good deal for you. I mean, you don't have to pay anything.
Okay, and what would your wife think?
Who cares what she thinks? Hey, is she here? No, don't worry about her.
I told you that last time was the last time. So.
Okay, well, you don't seem to get it. You're either gonna take your clothes off and do what we did before. I mean, we've done it twice already. So we can do it again just like that. Nobody has to know.
I'm just gonna have to tell your wife, Mr. Ron.
Oh, okay. I'll put her out on the street just like I'll put your ass out on the street. Don't worry, I pay her rent too. You know, I pay all her bills. Okay, look, are you, you're gonna either do, what do you want me to do? Hey, I'll take you out on a date. Would that help?
No.
Would that make you feel better?
No.
Okay.
No, it wouldn't. No.
Okay, look, you got about 5 minutes to take off your clothes. Your bed's right out here, and we're gonna do it, and then you can pay me the rent later. You won't have to worry about it anymore.
No, I'm not doing it anymore, Mr.
You did it before. What's so hard about doing it again?
You're almost the same age as my dad, and it makes me feel gross.
All right, so that's the clip, man. And I'm going to be honest with you. I have mixed feelings about that clip. to the T. Yeah. And I feel like this. The only thing that kind of baffled me is when he said, you can pay me rent later. No, I'm not fucking to pay rent later, but I'll fuck you to not have to pay rent. It's a fair exchange at that point. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was saying it's no different than if you stand and land with a motherfucking woman and you land it and you stand. Look, I don't see nothing wrong with it. The only thing I see wrong with it is that the woman is trying to now extort the man.
I was gonna say that.
You know what I'm saying? This is what's wrong with it. You know what I'm saying? You have been secretly sleeping with this man, giving it up. He talking to you like a player. Hey, listen, she like, I'm gonna show your wife. He like, well, okay, I pay her bills too. I put her
somebody said,
and her out.
Just pay your rent and you wouldn't be in this situation.
Oh, facts. Just pay your rent. But it sound like she opened the door to that action once she did it the first time with him. I ain't saying that she's supposed to do it every time, but he looking at it like, shit, what's up? It's a fair exchange.
Look.
Why is she recording them? That I don't get neither. Like, is she planning on extorting them to his wife? But as you can see, he could give two shits if she did. So
that part.
He just was a little horny motherfucker that's like a million other these landlords out here that's fucking for the rent.
Women. All the women in the audience.
Do better.
Would you allow for someone to pay? Would you allow for a man to pay your rent?
But I felt like he was just giving her a 7-day grace period. If she
No.
That's what he said. He said
he
pay it later.
Because you still got to pay rent. But you know what I'm saying?
She should just do better at making sure she got that rent money by when it's due, man. Because that recording them and all that, I don't see what she felt she was going to get out of that. Because what was she going to say?
She was going to extort somebody.
Yeah, that's what it sounded like she was going to do.
Somebody. But all these women think they're going to extort somebody. They they jump on Facebook, don't let me expose you in my DM. You know what I'm saying? Like, get the heck out of here. You know what I'm saying? All these women is looking for a man that's going to pay their bills. In here, in there, and then, okay, I know she got the ones that say, okay, I pay my own bills. Yes, I understand that. But someone comes along
and is willing to knock you down.
And so that's like, if I was renting a home from a woman and she was elderly, and she came over and said, you know what? You ain't paid rent in 2 months. Take your clothes off. Just take your clothes off, bro. And I say, hey, man, hold on. What about your husband? Hey, I pay his rent. You right. I undrove.
Man, that sounded terrible. That sounded nasty. That sounded nasty. Fast.
But that's just the reality of it. But I guess it's gender based.
I ain't gonna lie.
Because if a woman was to say that if her male landlord came over and he was 60 and she traded herself for the rent, she'd be looked at way different than me saying that I knocked down a 60-year-old woman.
You called it last show. You said it's just about sex.
Overall, I think she's bogus because it seemed like she was going to try to use the video to extort him.
Right.
He was just begging for some pussy from her.
Like he been doing.
Yeah, because he been getting it. So
right.
he just
he
like,
been getting it. This is a game.
That's why, she should.
This is a game. This is a game they play. You know what I'm saying? He begging. He ain't the only one. There's somebody that everybody deal with.
And that probably ain't his only tenant that's doing it. So she just need to, find a better way to make sure that she have her rent money so she don't got to deal with that and sleep with an old dude.
I agree.
Unless that's what she,
I agree.
What she's into.
But would your mind, if it was a young man sleeping with an older woman to get his rent paid.
That's what you're supposed
I would
to
say
do.
the same thing. Shit.
I feel like that's what you're supposed to do if you ain't got the rent.
Because she recorded it. What is she trying to get out of recording it? Like
the extortion.
That's
she's
the
trying
problem
to,
with
she's
it.
trying to take him over.
She's
Trying to break his relationship up. She want more than she want more. She want the whole thing. Otherwise than that, she'd have kept taking the rent. She want to send this. The wife going to know now, regardless, and the white family going to know. The empire going to know. Whatever the resources is going to know that
I know they didn't show her face like that, but
he said whatever the resources.
Got a younger look. Like maybe she just got
is going to know
wise
that
up some more.
this is him, and they're going to be like, Susie, you see Jimmy on. He's gone viral, and it's Jimmy up there talking about forget her.
Somebody said she already set the precedent that it's acceptable to trade exes for rent. Well, sex for rent. Yeah, I mean, like
society made it acceptable.
Like I said,
would you trade sex for rent with a female landlord?
Sometimes you gotta use what you got to get what you want.
Yes or no?
Sometimes
if you had a female landlord,
and I wasn't happily
for rent?
Engaged. I wasn't happily getting married.
Put whatever spin on it.
Yeah.
If the family got to be evicted, or I'm
that's totally up to my lady at that point. That's up to my lady.
If the family getting evicted, I'm gonna be like, you got to join in on this. Fuck this shit. You about to turn this shit into a fantasy.
Dog, you was so we gotta say stop.
So hold on, time out. We gotta ask Franks. If you had to trade sexual favors
his girlfriend just
with a female land, this is make believe.
Let me say what Frank Lady said. She said that's an abuse of power on his part, though. It is.
On who part?
On the landlord part.
I'm talking about she got it gender twisted. We ain't talking about gender. We talking about a female landlord trading sexual favors for rent. Would you do it?
You asked Frank that.
I'm asking you. You already said yes. I'm asking Franks, would you?
Oh, what you mean? Like if I was single or something?
Yeah, and listen.
If I was single and didn't want to pay the rent that month or some shit, and hold on, man.
If women never fucking hold on, time out.
Look like.
Hey, listen.
About to be knocking out old ass lady,
Miss
man.
Jackie. Hey, hold on, time out. What's that girl off of
from the Friday after
Miss Jackie.
She's like, tell your fine daddy I said.
Oh hell no.
Miss Parker. Hold on. If the landlord looked like Miss Parker.
I don't feel like looks have anything to do with it.
Man,
what you mean? It doesn't. Because
you're telling me
if I had the choice between being homeless or knocking down an old landlord.
The one that said, I tell you.
Yeah, I would knock it
down. Hold on.
Ain't no looks involved in rent being paid. Ain't no looks involved in rent being paid.
Don't tell nobody, man.
I'm sorry, babe. I'm just
saying. Hey, look, what's wrong with it, though? Shit.
No, I'm talking about, like, as far as the old lady, y'all saying.
I seen set it off.
So I tell you, said, answer wisely.
Yeah, I said, answer wisely. Put me up here, sweat. I said what I said, babe.
All right, let's get to the next topic. I got 3 topics. We ain't gonna be able to run all 3, but I want to talk about do you believe blood is thicker than water type of video. We'll have a conversation after we watch it. We'll be right back.
Between family and relatives. Relatives are people you just bonded with by blood. It may be by marriage, things of that nature. But family is people who value you, that invest in you. You know what I'm saying? People you tell about their dreams and they do something actionable and you have that reciprocal relationship with. That is an action. And so that helps you break down who is family and who is relative. Sometimes it might become a short list like, damn, none of them is really family. They just related. And a lot of times you end up wanting your family to support, but they don't. That's not how it works. The people that's too close to the light get blinded by it. And so a stranger will support more because they'd be farther from you, but they see that light that you have is even touching them, and they can see how far it's going.
All right, I want to be the first to say that video meant a lot to me personally because I do. So I was having a conversation with my kids for the 4th of July, and I told them I can no longer just fight for family. And what I mean by that is we tend to be like, that's my man's and I'm riding with him, right? That's my son and I'm riding with him. And I told my son that if he doing fuck shit, he got to take care of it himself. Like if you cuss a motherfucker out and punch him in the face and then he start whooping your ass, I'm not about to endanger myself when you put yourselves in harm's way. I said it's right and right. It's right is right, wrong is wrong. Huh?
Your son, though?
I'm just making a point here. Right is right, wrong is wrong. And we got to get to a point in life to where a lot of our family members will put us in fucked up situations, and then we think we got to hold to this code of family. I can speak for myself. When my family kicked me out with my mom's birthday party, that was the most hurtful thing that ever happened to me. But it showed me where they stand. And I also got friends that I feel like is my real family, more than my family that I actually have. I got friends that I can call right now. They'll fucking pick me up, do whatever, you know. And then I got siblings that wouldn't even do that shit. I got siblings that won't even answer my phone call when I call them. So I do believe you got to start. This is what I'm saying. The only way to really win at life, bro, is to take that family card and throw that shit aside because it's not real. You got to fuck with the people that fuck with you. And you got a lot of fucking homies that's like your brothers more than probably your fucking brother. I'm not speaking for you, but I know you got some really close homeboys that'll have your back at the drop of a hat. And a lot of people think family is some ties that's supposed to be there. I've been said, fuck, like family ain't as important as it is for somebody that's doing right by me.
It's just hard teaching your kid. Like my son, my youngest son, he's 13 now, so I can talk more with him about certain things. But it's hard to explain and tell him like some of your family ain't gonna be shit.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So it's like, how do I know them signs? That I'm like, well, you'll see them, but that shit is real though, man. Some family is just related by blood, man.
And it took me a long time to realize that, man. Like I really love family. Like I loved family. So what I wind up doing is creating my own family. Like let's be honest, I'm really close with Leland more than I am with my own brothers. Right. And I'll call him before I call my own brothers. It's not no disrespect there. It's just that I created people that I feel like it's my family. Not think, I feel.
See, when you raised up with somebody, you force to fuck with them. Then when you become an adult and you move on your own, you don't have to fuck with that person if you don't like the way they move or anything. Right. So, yeah, I think family ain't shit.
I think, I don't want to say family isn't, but I think people are. And so, family are people. You know what I'm saying? And so, that's just like, everybody say, well, if I could take it back, I wouldn't have no kids, right? But the only reason why we say that, because we seen kids. I've been in kids. I know kids are the most horrible people in the world. Not all of them, but all of them. You know what I'm saying? One way or the other. They act bratish. They act entitled. It doesn't matter what walk of life, what children do. It's just like a child being in his terrible tools. They have that for a reason. They have the troubled teens or whatever names that they put on it for a reason. It's just not one particular person or one particular race or one particular family or one walk of life.
I will say the battles and the struggles I've had with my teen daughter and even my girl's son, I learned that like it don't matter how good of a fucking parent you are, it don't matter how good you treat these kids, they gonna do what the fuck they want to. And that also taught me that, okay, if that's the way you feel, I had to explain this to my daughter, and I had a conversation with my daughter. My daughter's watching the show probably right now because she's sitting on the couch with Julie probably watching the show. But I said to her, like, I can no longer beg you to come around me. And I won't. I refuse to. I said, now, do I love you? Yes. But I feel like I've done my job and I'm maxed out with the love I can give you from over here. If you want to come over, my door is open. But I got to start worrying about my own fucking self and my health and my life. You worried about this, and that.
It's a broken record.
Yeah.
The same thing I used to hear my mom say. You know what I'm saying? It's a broken record. It's not us.
The energy I receive is the energy I give.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Whether it's my kids, to a motherfucker on
right.
the streets.
And so, but you have more leniency towards family. But, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, Vic, I would talk to Vic 3, 4, 5 times a day. I may go 4 or 5 months without even talking to my brother. You know what I'm saying? But my brother is still my brother. You know what I'm saying? And so, my brother is the most crudest person.
Is it? And then life, man.
And it's not just, and when I say that he's the most rudest, crudest person, it's not just with me. Like, you have to be super patient and understanding to even deal with this, to deal with my brother. You know what I'm saying? And
that's what I said. Some people, you might not, agree with how they move. So you,
but that's what I'm saying. Like, that's why I'm saying, like, to me, what I took from that video was he was saying, like, blood ain't always thicker than water, and you got to stop, because, like I said, my life changed when I stopped relying on my family to have my back. Like, my family watch podcasts.
Family really supposed to mean?
My family will call me and talk to me about a podcast, and I'm like, when last time you checked out my episode? You know what I'm saying? Or even I had
to pick your brain.
I had a cousin one time post, and no shade thrown. I'm just keeping it a buck. My cousin posted on Facebook, man, who got a podcast area we could use? And I was just like,
yeah, that's fucked up.
Yeah, the hottest podcast in the city. The hottest podcast in the city
So
for
how come you don't
4 years running.
You got all these family members that's asking about podcasting, and you're a podcaster, and they ain't coming to you.
Because I think it's a
Are
family
they afraid?
thing. No, like he said, sometimes people are too close to the light. See, I am the shining.
Are you not approachable?
Come on, I'm the nicest motherfucker you ever meet. For you to even say that out loud is wild. Am I not approachable? That's not real. So this is my opinion. Like what he said. He said sometimes people are too close to the light. I learned years ago that I actually am a very vibrant, shining star, and a lot of my family members are negative people. They don't think the way I think, so I had to remove myself from them. It's no disrespect. I love my family, but I have to love you from over here. We cool. You know what I'm saying? But I got to be around people, and shout out to Savio, my guy, man. Savio, I got to be around people like that want to see you win. Me and him be having conversations, and all he ever said was, the podcast is dope. So I try to get around 10 people like that. I don't want to get around people that is trying to build what we already built or trying to do what we already. I'm trying to get around people that's like trying to push up and support. And I'm like I said, this is no shade at nobody. I just realized that family members aren't no different than strangers to a certain extent. The only difference is, like Frank said, you were raised with these people. Now you got to show me why we family. You can't just say we family and expect me to believe that. You got to show me why we family. I'm talking about family from the...
Yeah, that's real now.
Well, I mean, these people are still human beings.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody, what if one of them is mentally ill?
Yeah, but most likely that ain't the one you talking about then. Most likely it's the one that's...
But there's always be something where someone have an issue with. Now, if I expected somebody in my family to do something because they're in my family, I will always be disappointed.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If I expected all of my friends to do what I think that friends supposed to do, I'd be disappointed.
We gotta get this last topic in. It's very important. Did you just move my shoulder? Did you just move my head? I was just my brother.
Nigga, my head right here. I don't know what you doing.
I feel like you did this.
this.
I feel like you did this though. Like, I was like my brother.
Peace. Assalamu alaikum.
Let's get it now.
Peace up.
That's what he said. I'd have you fucking. I'd have you pass it.
Because I was trying to look right here.
Let's hit this last topic because it's important.
Because I was trying to look at the topic.
All right, so I was talking about how we living in a simulation. Okay. just like shit don't be real, bro. What's
What
up? We about to,
is anything real?
all right, we about to watch this clip. It's
Shit,
a clip of
life is real.
it's a clip of
Shit is
the
real.
founder of Twitter, and he was in a class and he was teaching them how like you're going to feel like you're in a simulation. You're going to start noticing things. Just watch the clip. We'll be right back with y'all. I'm showing the goddamn world.
You're not building those connections in your brain anymore. Third is don't trust, verify. So even this talk, everything I've said, don't trust me. You have to experience it yourself. And you have to learn yourself. And this is going to be so critical as we enter this time in the next 5 years to 10 years, because the way that images are created, deep fakes, videos, you will literally not know what is real and what is fake. It'll be almost impossible to tell. It will feel like you're in a simulation because everything will look manufactured, everything will look produced. And it's very important that you shift your mindset, or you attempt to shift your mindset, to verifying the things that you feel you need through your experience, through your intuition. Because all these devices in your bags, in your pockets, they're offloading from that image of the neuron I sent you. And because all these things are on your phone now, you're not building those connections in your brain anymore. Third, you're not building those connections in your brain anymore.
All right, so I seen this clip and I was stumped because, like, I keep trying to tell people something. The math ain't mathing, and so what he was saying, I watched more of the clip. I just clipped it up a little bit. What he was saying is that, like, even how we have 12,000 followers, right? Mm-hmm. We have 12,000 followers. I try to explain this to people all the time. We have 12,000 followers. You cannot explain to me how our video only get 200 spins. So this is what happened. Facebook, and I've had this conversation with multiple people on this platform. When Facebook see me pay for one clip, I have not gotten any streams. But that's what he was saying. He's saying that they're going to start creating things and making you believe shit that ain't even real. For example, like, you know how many times I scroll through Facebook and I'll see a food, it'll be like cheesecake Oreos with chocolate. And I'm like, that's a fucking cartoon picture. It's not real. But there's somebody out there right now going to Walmart looking for the cheesecake thing with chocolates. So what I mean by simulation is social media is tricking people into thinking shit is real. It's no different than the man versus women. Do you not realize that man versus women is only from black people? Like, for example, how they be like, a woman left the Cheesecake Factory date. I don't never see a white. I don't never see white. I don't never see a white man versus woman. Show me one. Show me a clip or even a meme of a man versus woman where they say a woman says she's not going with a man that can't take her out on a date and spend $100. Always a picture of a black woman. It's always a picture of a black man.
LGBTQ, anything anti-marriage, anything anti-religion, anything, all that stuff are Caucasians. You know what I'm saying? None of this stuff is black-based. You know what I'm saying?
A lot of the topics we have is black-based.
A
lot of the topics we have is black-based, and I'm trying to explain to you, I think that this is the narrative that the social media is ran by white folk. We know that, right? So I'm telling you that
they can control what you put on there.
They can. That's what I'm...
How?
Leland, you crazy to think
because you ain't got a post.
All right, so Facebook has the right to lower your views. This is the fact. So this is what I mean by simulation. Simulation is basically like you're living in a game, and it's being programmed for you. Like I said, we have 12,000 followers. You can't explain to me why we only get 500 views.
Okay.
But they're doing it, and it's deeper than our views. It's deeper than our views. They're doing it, and every day I walk outside, it's something that just ain't sitting right with my spirit. And it's because, like he said, that the devices we have, they're now starting to control your mind. That's why
like a phone.
Yeah, fuck it.
Speak for yourself,
man. You bugging, yo.
Life is life. Stay your ass off that phone or off the internet.
Like,
if you're allowing it to get you like that.
Listen, he called me the other night. He's like, "What you doing?" I'm like, "Man, I'm sitting here, man. I'm chilling." And he was like, "Man, you ain't watching the fight." I'm like, "What fight?" They're like, man, you just really ain't in the world. I'm like, man, she's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even watch sports.
No, don't get me wrong.
Like,
that's the way to be.
Mindless.
That's the way to be.
That stuff is entertainment.
Right, that's the way to be. But again, there's things that's happening in real time with real people. Like you said, stay off the internet. Like you said, stay off the internet. But it's deeper than that. It's even the movies and the shows, and it's all like even like I said, Tyler Perry. Like, why do you think 50 Cent got all of those acres now? No disrespect to 50 Cent, because of the agenda he's pushing with his content.
Okay,
which is power, which is what, Frank? Nothing but gangs and violence.
Right.
That's because what people like to see.
No. So
it's a business.
Hold on, tell me, hold on. Did you like 300?
No.
Hold on.
Did?
Hold on, let me.
Why John Singletary ain't never have a facility like that, like Tyler Perry? Because John Singleton had messages in his movies. Why? John Singleton had messages in his movies. He ain't never got no fucking whole acre
Nobody
land.
even knew what a blood or a strap was till John Singleton made that movie.
I agree. But it was positive messages in that movie. Boys in the Hood. You talking about Boys in the Hood or Minister Society? Because Minister Society was the brothers. Who would you rather to
be, Doughboy or Ricky?
I would have rather been Ricky. I feel like I was Trey.
Who would you rather be?
I was Trey.
Doughboy or Ricky? Oh, you thought you was the square.
Yeah.
That was trying to get laid. Okay.
Again,
yeah,
no.
I can see that. Okay.
I probably was Ricky. I don't know.
I'd have been dope. Nah, I'd probably been.
You'd have been the square. You'd have been a motherfucker in the wheelchair.
Trey. I'd have been.
You'd have been a motherfucker in the wheelchair. Look, I would have been the motherfucker with the curly locks. But the point I'm trying to make is, oh, look at this Tori in here. He said, "What up, fellas?
What's good with you, TV?"
He said, y'all know I'm supposed to be in there while y'all talk about simulations. TV, I would love to know I would love to know TV opinion on this shit. Because TV, I'm telling these cats that the world is becoming more and more fake right in our face, and people aren't paying attention to
real?
it.
Is your behavior real?
Yeah.
So if your behavior is real, then what's simulated? You know what I'm saying? If
like when I watch a show, I'm like even that video we just watched.
Why do you watch it?
Frank, time out. I was trying not to disrespect that video that you sent me. I was trying not to disrespect that video that Frank sent me. But I was like, we can still use it for the content. But to me, that girl was so fake. I knew it wasn't real. The girl that landlord was asking her.
Oh well, now. I thought it was real.
So you looking at it like that was just something they pushing on our community?
No, I'm looking at it like we're getting dumbed down so much we can't even tell bad acting anymore. I understood it was bad acting.
You don't think women sell sex for rent?
That shit is
no, but the
video
all
across the world.
It don't matter when
all across the world.
It's probably going. You don't think somebody's seeing this, so it's probably like,
would you trade? Hold on, time out, landlord, would you trade rent for sex as a landlord?
Shout out to TV. He said, "Simulation is most people living a lie, which creates illusions." And again, I'm saying like when I watch certain shit unfold right in my face, like Tori, we was just talking about the Trump and Biden situation, and I said Biden is about to lose the election. It's too many people talking about how Biden is incompetent, and the reason why it's going to be Trump is because they're now pushing the narrative for Trump to win. But dumb people ain't paying attention to the narrative that they're pushing for Trump to win.
Hold on, time out, man.
Anybody
with two eyes can see that
that's not real.
Biden is incompetent. Like, what are we talking about?
I'm just telling you that right in our face.
So why do it have to be a media push? Why do it have to be an entertainment push?
I think everything is like I hate to sound again. And another thing I said to TV, I said the more you wake up, the more you sound crazy. I just think TV was crazy than motherfucker, which I still think he's a little crazy. But now all of that shit is starting to make sense to me.
Wow.
Because like when he
what did you wake up to?
I just started watching narratives being pushed. Even like when I was telling y'all about the BET Awards, it kind of I told y'all it frustrated me because y'all was like, it's just entertainment, and I'm like, it's not just entertainment.
Frank, you watched the BET Awards?
No, I didn't even watch it. I just seen like clips on.
I didn't even know it was on. If I didn't have Facebook, I wouldn't even know the beat. And so that means I know people with no Facebook that didn't even know the BET Awards was on. If I didn't have a Facebook, the BET Awards would not exist.
Shout out to Shantae. She said that Trump ain't. That he is competent.
She said what?
Trump ain't. She basically saying is he incompetent. And I'm saying that's what I'm saying. Like we're so stuck in the mud. Time out. He's very all right.
He seemed all right.
He sounds like the typical American, like you said, Frank Dree. He's like he's lying his way through a job application. That's what Trump is doing. But we also have this man on the other hand that has dementia or Parkinson's or something. But the common sense in us won't allow us to just deal with reality. Trump should be president if they were the only two available. And like I told somebody before, if I wanted Biden to win, it's so he can go away and then Camilla steps in within a year. That's the only reason why I would want Biden to win. But again,
is that because you're a Democrat?
No, I'm not a Democrat. I'm a realist, and I'm watching the world dumb down every day from faking flops. Come on, man. That's all I've been talking about. You will watch James Harden get touched on the face, and they'll call it a flagrant foul. Man. It's not. It's more to the story than just. I'm saying that there's a point spread now involved on that. There's somebody that bet James Harden will get 3 foul shots. There's so much shit going on right in front of our face. If we just turn around and say it's entertainment, then yeah, to you it is. But I'm telling you that there's somebody that had $1 million on it.
Trump to James Harden.
I'm trying to say that the world is getting fake in our face, and motherfuckers better start waking up and realize it's just not entertainment. Like I'm telling y'all. All right, so me and my girl watching this Love After Lockup shit, right? Love After Lockup at one point in time, no, it used to be. And it was real. But now they're just hiring anybody. And like I said, these are bad actors. So the dude come home from prison and he's standing in his roommate's house and he's like, hey, man, I'm about to have these girls over. And he's having a threesome. When his mom told him he can't have people over, he's having a threesome in their bathroom, getting it topped off. And I'm like, do you think a motherfucker that came fresh out of prison would disrespect this old woman's house?
Yes.
No. So, again.
So you telling me, you know, if I don't know if you live with your mom when you growing up or something, and you had a girl come on, you didn't sneak and fuck?
Not with cameras on and walking through the house. I'm saying that the narrative is no longer.
Okay. So
I'm saying
you saying they have to know that he's sneaking.
I'm saying that it's all acting, so which makes me not want to watch it. I don't watch reality TV if it's not reality.
It's entertainment.
It's entertainment. You like Love After Lockup.
But being entertained by something that's poison, which when they're lying to you in your face that it's reality TV and these are actors, then you become just as dumb as the motherfucker that made the show. That's my point. If I sense any fake activity in a reality show, I cut it off.
Okay.
Just like the narrative with the black man.
Turn reality show, turn it off. Watch no more reality shows again in your life. Just turn them off. Turn off the TV because every reality show is scripted. There's no happenstance.
Man, if you watching that stuff and it's getting you all in your feelings like it is, then you need to stop watching that shit.
I like what Tori said. Tori said Trump actually has one of the highest IQs.
Yeah. Bravo. I ain't got no problem with Trump. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got no problem with Biden. If he can prove that he's competent, I'm watching him. You know what I'm saying? I ain't getting now. It's sad that we have the oldest, the elder of our gentlemen running this country when we should be having our young strap right. I'm saying 40.
That shit should be
Hey guys, as good as the show was getting, now it's time to say goodbye to all my Negro friends and Caucasians. Tori used to hate when I cut them like that.
Me too. I quit the show. I'm about to quit the show now. Damn it.
This is Smartest Dumb People. This is Smartest Dumb People. After that dude Johnson, LV the Great, Big Frank. Y'all have a great, great night.
Hey, yo, what's up? Have you seen the Smartest Dumb People podcast?
Yo, are you dumb?
I'm getting smarter just thinking about it.